heart is sad in loneliness, may I reach out to one whose heart may feel so too. Cherishing the time we warmly talk, may the path we walk lead to friendship ever true. I'll link bright memories as flowers flames, a sweet remembering of how I found me in you. When my heart's in pain, may I go on, may I bravely stand as I am and walk life's way. When my hands are warmed in Gassho, my heart lights aglow, finding peace when skies are gray. In great compassion, may I live this precious life, just as it's given in Amida's life each day. When we see the golden sun shining from above, we are mindful of the Buddha's love. For us all His pure compassion shares His steadfast glow. By His doctrine, wisdom's way to show. When we see the silver moon gleaming in the sky, we remember still our Lord is nigh. By His blessed law to guide us through this earthly night, out of sorrow into joy and light. In times of difficulty, I say Namo Amida Butsu, doing my best with a calm heart, thankful for my life as it's given, living in embrace of Buddha's great light of wisdom and compassion, living in embrace of Buddha's great light smile uplift, I'll share smiles everywhere. Thoughts tender soon, as the ocean stays, I also offer, when touched by kindness, to share. When my heart is sad in loneliness, may I reach out to one whose heart may feel so too. Cherishing the time we warmly talk, may the path we walk lead to friendship ever true. I'll link bright memories as flowers on a sweet remembering of how I found me in you. When my heart's in pain,
Namo Amida Butsu, 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 Namanda Butsu.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our family Sunday service. My name is Warren Tanigawa, and I will be your MC today. We will begin our service with Vandana Ti-Sarana. We have please put your hands together in Gassho.
Dhamma Sarana Namando, 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 Namando.
Thank you. Today's chant will be Gassho to Amida. Nembutsu in work and play, every day with Amida, every moment filled with light. I Gassho to Amida, remember the golden chain, kindness to all living things. I will follow this teaching. I Gassho to Amida, in the clear bright morning sun, in the fading light of day, in the darkness of the night. I Gassho to Amida, Namo Amida Butsu. I live in great compassion. This great power guides my life. I Gassho to Amida.
We are born in the land of peace. Namo Amida Butsu, 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 Namando Namando.
The Dharma message will now be shared by Reverend Tomioka. His message is Shinjin that has no root in my heart.
Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Good morning and aloha kako aloha. Welcome to Punahonganji Buddhist Temple online Sunday service, May 23rd. And just I want to make sure things okay with you. You can hear my voice and the message. Last time we had a kind of situation with the slow connections, and then we had to cancel the live streaming. But just I want to make sure you can see the visual and then sounds. Now things are okay with you. Now our team members try to make sure things is okay. So just I want to wait for a few seconds to check. So director, we got okay, go sign. So now we make an adjustment. So now even we are kind of try to make sure camera adjustment or things, but you know what we can hearing is beautiful birds singing. Birds singing our beautiful garden, enjoy their Sunday while we are kind of try to figure out what the beauty of the nature, and then I see you okay. Okay, thank you so much for your time today too. Again, today, as I mentioned in our MC mentioned, the title of my message is Shinjin that has no root in my heart. So today I want to share this story and enjoy about Shinjin. And also as a Buddhism tradition, or one of the important Buddhism teaching is causes and effects. Yeah, causes and effects, which means everything has a cause. And then depending on the cause, by the cause, we do have effects or result. Like you can see the picture of the flower. Yeah, to have a flower, we need seeds. By planting seeds as a cause, we can have effects of the flowers. But also, we cannot have a beautiful flower only by the seeds. Yeah? We need water, humans caring, and then sunshine or sunlight. So in that way, also we need conditions. So cause and effect with conditions. Everything has a reason to have effects. So if cause is changing, effect will change. If conditions changing, also effects will also changing. It teaching us truth of interdependence. Everything is changing. And then therefore teaching us truth of impermanence. Everything is also changing. Therefore what we have is only right here, right now. So with this idea, cause and effect, in Buddhism concept or understanding of Buddhism, we have important steps like important steps. That is, first, we do have teachings. Teachings taught by Shakyamuni Buddha. Based on the founder of Buddhism is Shakyamuni Buddha. From his teaching, the Buddhism developed into different traditions and then ideas. And then we Honganji, Jodoshin Buddhism belong to Mahayana tradition. Founder is Honganji. Founder of our Honganji is Master Shinnan Shonin. So by that teaching, we listen, we heard, come to Sunday service or reading books here. By hearing teaching, now next, what we do is practice. By hearing the teaching, we practice what we learned, what we heard. Practice can be chanting, offering of incense, studying. If a teaching is about kindness, we try to practice kindness. And then by doing practice, which accumulating a virtue or merits, what we hope to receive or attain is enlightenment. So you can see like steps here, teachings, practice, enlightenment, or in our tradition we call it birth in the Pure Land. So we can see like kind of the steps again, teachings, practice, enlightenment. So whatever tradition you may belong to, or we follow these basic and fundamental ideas, teachings, and then practice and attain enlightenment. Then our founder, Master Shinran, based on this idea of teachings, practice, enlightenment, he added, or he just tried to emphasize or try to clarify. Although there are three things, teachings, practice, enlightenment, there is another important aspect. That is Shinjin, or other translation can be mind of entrusting, or some other translation can be faith. Shinjin is our mind of awakening, entrusting to Amida Buddha, or faith. I have a faith in religion. So our founder discovered or emphasizes. Of course, we listen to teaching and then practice. Also, our heart is also important. When we have even chanting of Sutra, if we chanting with a peaceful mind, it's a chanting. What if we have a chanting with angry feeling? Something happened to you and you are so upset with angry feeling. You are so upsetting. You chanting. Does that practice leading to enlightenment? Or if the teaching is about kindness, be kind. You try to be kind. And then you begin to realize, for this people, for this certain people, I can be really kind. Easy to show my smile. My eyes so like a gentle. But I have to be honest. In front of this person, my smile, I cannot smile. I can feel my eyes so like a sharp, like a knife. And then for this person, but this is a practice, I have to be kind. You show your smile, but inside of your heart, you have the feeling of, I don't like you. I don't want to see you. Is that the then practice with if we have a mind of anger? So therefore, of course, again, teachings, practice, and then enlightenment. This practice already including both practice and then our attitude or our heart and the mind. Our founder get to clarify. We have to remember this practice also includes and then togetherness with Shinjin, mind of entrusting or faith. Then this Shinjin is again mind of entrusting to Amida Buddha. Amida Buddha's compassion and wisdom. For to attain enlightenment, instead of I try to reach to enlightenment, Amida Buddha made a vow promise. I shall save you. I shall make you to be born into the Pure Land. Therefore, just come as you are. Just entrust yourself to me. And then when we receive it, that becomes a Shinjin, mind of entrusting. And then we'll be assured to be born into the Pure Land. So therefore, our founder clarified, Shinjin, our mind of entrusting is cause, and effect is birth in the Pure Land. And then about this Shinjin, again, the title is I put Shinjin that has no root in my heart. Yeah, Shinjin, that is my mind I have in Buddha, has no root in my heart. Yeah, what do you think? Yeah, mind I feel for the Buddha or compassion, wisdom. This exists here in my mind, in my understanding. But our founder clarifies that Shinjin has no root in my heart. What do you think? What does that mean to you? Yeah, what it means is Shinjin is not something I made or I created. Yeah, mind of this, my faith, is not something I can have because I trust, because I chose, because I believe in. That is how we think, yeah, but it's not in that way. Shinjin is truly not something I made or I created. So therefore, what it means is Shinjin is Shinjin, which is given to me by Amida Buddha. Yeah, that is the meaning of this word, Shinjin that has no root in my heart. For me, I cannot have this mind by myself. When I realize I have already received, it exists in my mind, I feel it, but this feeling or assurance is not something I made, but I realize it is there, given to me or erupting or occurs in my life. I came to Hawaii 2013, and then I met, yes, of course, some people from Hawaii. And then I became friends with somebody, and then there is one friend. He's kind of older than me, but after we met, we became friends, and then we began to hanging out, and then drinking a coffee, and then go to shopping or even surfing. Although when I say I don't do surfing, but you can see my fair skin. But sometimes when he invited me, I used to go to surfing. But I didn't go to the ocean because I'm afraid of the shark. So when he doing the surfing, I waited on the shore, doing the playing on the sand or under the beach umbrella, where I enjoy drinking or reading books. Also he also plays the ukulele. So we enjoy a Hawaiian song, and then he's good at playing ukulele. So he teach me a lot. And then one big surprise is on my birthday, he gave me a gift of Kamaka ukulele. I guess I shared one story. The first Kamaka ukulele I purchased due to my fault, but I lost it. Yeah, that was my first ukulele in my lifetime, but I lost it. Then after I shared this story, next year on my birthday, he came and then knocking my door, said, "Hey, for you. Wow, it's a brand new Kamaka ukulele." And, wow, thank you. Again, we are so close and then good friends. But what difficult situation, yeah? I got a notice email that he passed away. Yeah? Such a shocking, wow, really? What? Just a few days ago, we kind of texting each other. After this COVID pow, we can again get together and then enjoy talking story and then playing ukulele together. But now, oh, he died. What? And then it's kind of so difficult, yeah? If you know the song of the Waikiki, yeah? Like say, the life without you is empty. Yeah? I forgot the song. My life without you My life, I forgot, sorry. Again, my life without you is empty. And then so every time when I think of him, it made me cry. Ukulele he gave to me, the coffee out together, or beer. Everything made me think of him. So sad. And then, but so that is a moment there, without knowing, he planted so many things in my life. The laughter or joy, memories, without knowing, he occupied my life like he was a part of my life. Maybe without we knowing, we having so many things together. Then it is so difficult. Suddenly, the something which was part of my life disappeared. Therefore, I'm losing a balance, of course, because something missing, but life goes on. So difficult. Then again, but also it means, without knowing this feeling of friendship or love or caring is occurring or nurtured in my life. Of course, we enjoy together, but although it existing in me, but it's not only me who did that. Without knowing our relationships or time spent together gradually or firmly cultivated my mind. And then I found this friendship and then enjoyment. So therefore it's so difficult. Then at the same time I found of course now I'm missing him, so sad. At the same time I found there is something, assurance or something, connection with him. Assurance of, although physically he passed away, I cannot talk to him normal time hanging out, but assurance of we are now together and then surely meeting again. That is Amida Buddha's vow promise. I have an assurance of I'm together with him now, and the assurance when I die, when I take my final breath, I can see him again in the Pure Land, and then again with the most beautiful appearance, we can enjoy together. It's not because I want to think in that way. It's because Amida Buddha gave to me. That is Amida Buddha's promise, observing how it is difficult to live in this human world. We enjoy and then laughing together, but meeting promise separation. But separation does not promise we can meet again. If we meet, the day will come, we have to say goodbye each other. Like today, if you meeting somebody, you may enjoy, try to talk story, you may say, okay, see you again, bye-bye. But this see you again does not always promise we can meet again. So meeting promises our separation. So such a human life I'm living, therefore, Amida Buddha made a vow promise to save you, to embrace you, whatever happens in your life. I shall embrace you, whatever happens. And when the time comes, you take your final breath. No worry. I shall welcome you to the Pure Land, attain enlightenment, meeting again your friends and then loved ones again. And it's not ending. Now you continue to guide the people who left behind in this world. That is Buddha's wish. That wish is now here in my life. Therefore, I feel so sad when I think of him. Everything I have about items which makes me think of him will make me cry. But also that my suffering or emptiness, there is, I feel the assurance, embracement of Amida Buddha, which make me realize, indeed, although he passed away, I'm together with him. This mind I cannot make, I cannot create it, because my mind is changing. If I say I want to think, when I feel good, could be I can think oh, that's right, we are together with now. If I feel so sad and if I feel depression, so upset, could be I cannot feel in that way. Therefore, this mind is not something I make or created. Rather, Amida Buddha prepared for me so that it does not receive any effects affected by my mind. Truly like a treasure, knowing my tears and then suffering, but embrace it in my empty heart as it is. This Buddha's compassion reaching out and then fulfilled my empty heart. So therefore, today, as we said, the Shinjin, that has no root in my heart. What it means is truly, it is here, exists. It's not something I make or created, but it's truly the gift from Amida Buddha. Therefore, that becomes the cause of a birth into the Pure Land. Yeah, because that is Amida Buddha's wish from the Pure Land for me. When I receive it, just as it is, that becomes my assurance. I'm together with my friend, and then I shall meet him again in the Pure Land. But now, I'm together with him. We have a same cause. Therefore, we'll be born into the same place. As a conclusion, the founder, Master Shinran, said in one of his poems, he said, the directing of virtue embodied in Namo Amida Butsu is, in its benevolent working, vast and inconceivable, through the benefit of the directing of virtue for going forth. We enter the directing of virtue for returning to this world. So we say virtue. Virtue means again the gift from Amida Buddha. And then Namo Amida Butsu is not just only the name. Namo Amida Butsu is the Buddha's expression, manifestation of enlightenment and then compassion, wisdom. Then this Namo Amida Butsu has two meaning or two directions. One is with this virtue will be assured to be born into the Pure Land. That is the first virtue gift. Amida Buddha makes sure with this Namo Amida Butsu, when you receive it, we are assured to be born into the Pure Land, meeting again with our loved ones. And it's not ending. The second is returning to this world. That is a second virtue or gift. And when we say in this, people often ask me, what do you mean by returning to this world? It's like a obake, like a ghost. People come back to this like a dream or ghost. Not in that way. Yeah, think about if our loved ones passing away, and then you love each other, you think of each other. If loved one died, do you think they don't think of you anymore? Yeah, if we imagine if you are myself in a bed, and I'm going to dying. If I have a family or spouse, when I'm dying, my only concern is my wife or my spouse, my people I love there. I wonder what will happen to them after I die. Yeah, even after we die, we will want to take care of it. That is a compassion. But we don't know when we die if we can do anything. Therefore, Amida Buddha promised, when you receive this virtue of Namo Amida Butsu, first, you will be assured to be born into the Pure Land, attain enlightenment, freedom, and attainment of true tranquility, peace, and then happiness. It's not ending yet. Finally, now, because you attained enlightenment, now, without fail, you can help people who left behind in this world as you wish. You can continue to guide your loved one who left in this world so many ways. To myself, every time when I see the Kamaka ukulele my friend gave it to me, it made me sad. At the same time, teaching me truth of impermanence, interdependence, preciousness of life. And then we are together with him. Every time when I have a coffee, I will think of him. Then he teaching me, do what you can do, inspire me. knowing that I'm here with you. Everything, memories or things we remember about our loved ones is now guiding each of us. That is a part of the meaning of returning to this world. Compassionately, our loved one cannot stop thinking of us, cannot stop falling in love with us. Why? Because that is the nature of the meaning of becoming a Buddha. Buddha's existence, truly realizing your happiness is my happiness, your suffering is my suffering. Therefore, now, before we think of them, or for myself, before I think of him, before I remember him, before I miss him, from my friend, he's reaching out and calling me. Don't worry, Satoshi, I'm here with you. Remember, Namo Amida Butsu, we are together with you. In that way, every single encounter, memories I cherish is now guiding my life. Then, therefore, again, Shinjin, that has no root in my heart is truly exists here in my life, but it's not something I made or created. Truly, it is a gift from Amida Buddha. Therefore, Shinjin, which is given to me by Amida Buddha, that is Namo Amida Butsu. So again, in that way, let us deeply receive Shinjin, the mind of entrusting today, not the Bambai or later. Today, let us encounter this joy of virtue of Amida Buddha, the gift of life we are receiving as a Shinjin, mind of entrusting. As a final conclusion, please put your hand together in Gassho. Let me share words of Shinran Shonin again. The directing of virtue embodied in Namo Amida Butsu is, in its benevolent working, vast and inconceivable. Through the benefit of the directing of virtue for going forth, we enter the directing of virtue for returning to this world. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namanda.
Thank you, Reverend Tomioka, for just another beautiful Dharma message. We will have a reading of Shinshu Pledge 1. I take my refuge in the vow of the Buddha. Reciting the name, I will live through life and strength and serenity. I revere the light of the Buddha. I will put my effort in my work with self-reflection and gratitude. I follow the teachings of the Buddha. Discerning the right path, I will spread the true Dharma. I rejoice in the compassion of the Buddha. I will respect and help others and do my best for the welfare of humankind. Namo Amida Butsu. We will now have the chanting of Nembutsu. We will now have a slideshow of announcements.
Flows with life's gifts, may my smile uplift. I'll share smiles everywhere. Thoughts tender soon, as the ocean stands, I also offer, when touched by kindness, to share. When my heart is sad in loneliness, may I reach out to one whose heart may feel so too. Cherishing the time we warmly talk, may the path we walk lead to friendship ever true. I'll link bright as flames, a sweet remaining of how I found me in you. When my heart's in pain, may I go on, may I bravely stand as I am and walk life's way. When my hands are warmed in Gassho, my heart lights aglow, finding peace when skies are gray. In great compassion.
Thank you for being here today. In June, we are planning to have in-person service, and we will let you know. So please be safe and take care. Thank you.
When my heart is touched by kindness, how my being fills with joy I wish to share. When my heart overflows with life's gifts, may my smile uplift. I'll share smiles everywhere. Thoughts tender